Hi friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. I am so happy to have you all here today. If you are new, welcome. My name is Brenda and I am so happy to have you. Today I am participating in the Sign Me Up challenge. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I took these 3 signs that I got from Dollar Tree. I used my Waverly chalk paint in the color Ink, Mineral, and Elephant. And then I created this decal with my Cricut. So I'm going to start off my project, of course, by taking off all the hangers off of each one of the boards. And then I laid them out with the fronts facing upward, because that's actually going to be the back. So I start by taking some jumbo craft sticks from Walmart, and I am just attaching those 3 signs together using those jumbo craft sticks. After that, I'm going to turn it around here, and I am going to use my painter's tape, and I'm going to mark off, just kind of protecting that bottom one because I am such a messy painter. And then I just use my ink color on the top. And then I use some more painter's tape to block off the other 2. And I use my, I think that was Mineral, right? Mineral chalk paint. And then, nope, that was Elephant and then Mineral. So I went from dark to light. So it was Ink, Elephant, and Mineral colors, and I just painted each board a different color just to kind of give it that ombre effect. Then once it was dry, I'm taking my decal and I'm just making sure that it is center, and it says "His love never fails." I saw something similar to this on Pinterest and I really loved the way it looked. It said "Love never fails," but I wanted to add His love, as in God's love, because that means a lot to me, especially right now with what our family is going through. So then after that was all done, I took my little finger sander and I am going through the whole sign, and I am using it to distress it. And I kind of did a little bit extra on the corners. I liked that look. Then I just took some jute twine and I tied a knot, and I am hot gluing it to the back, and then I am just wrapping it around. I think I wrap it around the end, the sides, about 8 times. And I do this I made sure that the holes where the actual hangers were going to be on the side that I was going to put the twine on. That way it covered up those holes and I didn't have to use spackling or anything else like that. Then I just hot glued the other end to it, and I'm sorry this is out of frame. This was such a big photo or picture that I didn't realize my camera wasn't getting it, but I'm just using, I tied another piece of the jute string or twine around the middle to scrunch it in the middle, and then I am just adding some SOLA WOOD Flowers in the middle there. And then after that, I took some of my, I think it's Apple Barrel. It's either Apple Barrel or Folk Art Coffee Latte paint. And I'm sorry, I'm not at home to look to see what it is. But I just did some distressing all over the front. And then I am just making a hanger with some more of that jute twine. And then I just used some packaging paper I got from Dollar Tree to cover up the whole back. And that's all there was for this sign. I love it. I love the way it came out. And you'll have to let me know what you think about this sign in the comment box below. Okay, so today's collaboration is the Sign Me Up collaboration, and it is hosted by my friend Chantel with Crafty Hints and co-hosted by myself, as well as my other friend Amanda with 6 kids and a glue gun. And basically it's all about signs, so either the creators will be making signs or using signs in their DIYs. So make sure you check out these wonderful talented ladies and subscribe to them if you haven't yet, and check out the playlist. I will have links to all of them in my description box below. So here's DIY number 2, and you guys, oh my gosh, I love this one so much. So I took this family sign from Dollar Tree, some of these wood planks that I got from Dollar Tree, this canvas, I think it's 12 by 20. It was on clearance at Walmart this fall for $2, so I grabbed that. My Waverly chalk paint in the color elephant mineral white, and then this DecoArt teal mint paint. So I start off by taking the canvas off. Now I'm using a pick here to just kind of get the staples started, and then I use my staple remover. Some of them didn't want to come out until I realized I just need to push my staple remover in more, and then I was able to get those staples out a lot easier. But when I took that canvas off, I loved this frame. It has that little lip there. Oh, it was so pretty. I was so excited when I saw that. So then I just took my white chalk paint and I just gave it a good painting of that white color. Then I took my Mod Podge there, and I am just brushing this onto that metal family sign. I've done this before, and it seems to cause the paint to stick onto it a little bit better. So that's why I am going over the family sign with Mod Podge. So once I am done with that, I'm just going to set that aside. And then I'm taking off all the hangers from these boards, and I am going to paint them with my white, my mineral, my elephant, and my teal color there. Oh, see, I painted one white and then I showed you all the rest, I guess. I don't know what I was doing. But here they are, and I am going to flip my frame so the back is up. And I am laying these boards out in the way I wanted them. Now, one of the reasons why I'm using that teal, I know it's kind of bright, but I have a built-in in my living room that is that color. And so I wanted to hang this in my room, and I thought this would really tie in with that. So you could, if you want to recreate this, you could make the color any colors you want. So I just went through and I started hot gluing these boards onto the back of that frame. And once I am done hot gluing them on here, I am going to, I think, turn it around here and use my little sanding finger sander. Now, I was kind of hoping for some of that wood to show through, and it really wasn't showing through. It was just showing like sanding marks or scratch marks, which I was okay with because this is kind of a rustic sign anyways, and you know, that just kind of helps give it some wear and tear looking. So then I took these, I don't know what those things are, to get the little knobs off the back of that sign because they had little hangers. And then once I had those off, I am using my super glue on most of that sign, and then I'm just using the hot glue on the F and the Y just to kind of help give it permanent hold while the super glue sets in. Then I'm just going to turn it around and stick it on. I'm sorry, you guys. I did end up painting that white after the Mod Podge dried. Oh my goodness. Okay, so once that was done, I took this little hanger. I got this off of one of my previous DIYs. I didn't use it, so I thought I'm going to try it on this picture frame. And that wood is soft enough that I was able to just use my little screwdriver to screw those screws in, and it went in just fine. So here I'm just screwing this in, and again, guys, I'm sorry, this is kind of out of frame, but there it is. I love this so much. Oh, you have to tell me what you think about this one in the comment box as well. Okay, DIY number 3. Can you tell I love these colors? So for this DIY, I took some of this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, these wood letters from Dollar Tree, this wreath form that came in a 3-pack from Dollar Tree, and then this picture plaque I got from Hobby Lobby at Christmas time when it was 50% off. So, oh, and I used some Boxwood from Walmart. So I start off by taping off my little slots there because I am such a messy painter and I didn't want to get the paint on the different slots. But here I am still using the same colors that I used on the previous DIYs, and I painted each one of those slots with one of those colors. And then after that, I took my burlap ribbon and I just cut it down to fit around that wreath form. And I did paint that wreath form with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white as well. Once I had that burlap hot glued onto the middle, I am just going to hot glue my letters on to that burlap ribbon there, as you see me doing. And once I have all of those letters on there, I am going to, I believe I'm going to take it and hot glue it onto that plaque. Yes, there we go. Then after I hot glue it on there, I am going to take these Boxwood. I just pulled off a couple of them. I'm going to hot glue them to the top there, as you see. And then I had some SOLA Wood Flowers, 3 little white ones that I am going to add right into the middle of the Boxwood there. And then after that, I'm just going to take the hangers that came off of the that plaque, and I'm just going to add that jute twine right back where they were to begin with. Oh, sorry it took so long to show this, guys. I was actually in the airport while I was editing this. Okay, so here I am. I'm just using one of my big tapestry needles to thread the twine through the holes, and I tied double knots, and that's all there was for this DIY. And I think this is so sweet, and I absolutely love this one too. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, so for DIY number 3, so I for this DIY, I took some of my Waverly chalk paint in the color Mineral, some 1 gallon paint stir sticks, this sign that I got from Dollar Tree last fall, and a picture from this 2021 calendar. So I am going to, of course, start by pulling off those, the hanger, and they were stapled in, so I am just trying to get those staples out because they were in there quite deep. Once I got them out, I am just going to trace it because that calendar page was a little bit bigger than the picture, so I wanted to cut it down a little bit. So once I cut it down, guys, don't do this. Every time I do this, I regret it. I poured way too much. So, but I'm just going to brush on the Mod Podge all over that sign. And then after I have that all on there, I'm going to lay out the picture and just kind of brush it along so that try to get as much wrinkles out as I could. If you're new here, I just want to say welcome. I am so glad you are here with us today. If you like home decor on a budget, thrift flips, gift ideas, holiday decor, then hit that subscribe button, become part of our family, and let me know you're here, and make sure you give me that thumbs up and comment. I really would appreciate it. So as you see there, I took those paint stir sticks and I painted them with my mineral color, and then I am just attaching them here to my picture. And I put some hot glue there on the bottom, and then I realized, oh wait, I should have hot glued the top piece on there first, since I'm doing the side piece on top of those pieces. So you see it was a little awkward there, but once I got the top piece on, then I just hot glued that side piece to the top, and then I added the 4th paint stir stick to the other side as well. I just want to take a moment to thank all of you guys for your prayers and your warm wishes about my son. I am so thankful that things are looking good. Apparently he has the kind that they say has a very high recovery rate of leukemia. If you don't know, he was diagnosed with leukemia a couple weeks ago, and so we are really happy about that. But I just appreciate your prayers and ask that you continue to pray for him and our family as we go through this. Then I just took some twine here and I am just hot gluing it around this picture like you see it. And after that, I'm going to get some half beads that I had. And I'm just going to, oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I took this beaded garland that I got from Walmart at Christmas time. It was like 12 feet for $6. So I cut some of it down and then just tied knots on the end, and I'm going to hot glue this to the back. I'm sorry if you hear my son's dog barking in the background. And then once I am done with that, I'm going to turn it around and put some half beads on each corner. Now, I did not cover the back of this one, but I plan to when I get home, covering the back so that you don't see that other sign. So once I'm done with the half beads, that's all there was for this one. And I think it turned out really cute. I love the colors and I love the saying. So you have to let me know what you think about this one as well, and let me know which one was your favorite today of all of these. You'll see here the final reveal in just a few seconds. There they are, and just let me know which one was your favorite. And remember, if you liked this video, give me that thumbs up, and it really does help my channel grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, become part of our family, and help me. I'm getting really close to my goal of 5,000 before March 5th. I'm less than 200 away, guys. I am so appreciative of all of you guys who have joined, so thank you so much. And with all that being said, you guys have a great week, and I will be back very soon. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.